Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. It is a game between international masters Salimova Nurgyul and Lachezar Yordanov. Nurgyul with the white pieces opens with pawn e4. Pawn c5. Lachezar goes for the Sicilian defense. Knight to f3. We have d6. d4. C capture. Knight capture. Then knight f6. Knight c3. a6. Nurgyul goes for bishop g5. We have knight in bd7, queen e2 preparing for queenside castle. e6 and castle. We have queen c7. And f4. Then b5. f5 puts pressure on e6. Lachezar play the best move b4. Pawn captures. And b captures c3. Then capture d7 with a check. Knight capture. And queen c4. Pawn capture b2 with a check. And king to b1. We have knight c5. And e5. D capture e5. Here Nurgyul played a brilliant move, which is knight b5. The problem is you can't just remove the queen. Because if the queen moves, let's say to c6, then rock to d8 checkmate. So you must capture the knight. But the problem if knight capture. Not queen capture but queen d5. Now the threat is queen capturing an a8. And if you play something weird like rock b8, then queen d8 with a check. Queen capture, then rock to d8 checkmate. The best move here is f6. Because after bishop capture on b5 with a check. King e7. Queen capture and f capture g5. But here Lachezar plays knight to d7. Queen capture a8. And bishop to c5. Preparing to castle. However, Nurgyul does not allow that. And play the best move rock capture on d7. The problem here you can't capture with the bishop. And you can't capture with queen. Because if queen capture, then bishop capture on b5. Queen has to capture. Then queen capture on c8 will be checkmate. So you have to capture with king. Then bishop capture on b5 with a check. King e6. And now bishop c4 with check. The problem here you can't go back. Because if king d7, then queen a4. If you blocked with queen then bishop b5. So you have to move your king. But here rock to d1 with a check. You can't move your king. So you must block with bishop. But then rock capture, pawn capture. And bishop to f4 losing your queen. And if king d6 then queen d5 checkmate. So the only move here is king f5. The best move here is bishop to d2. But Nurgyul play h4. King g6. g4. Rock to f8. And now bishop to d3 with check. We have f5. G capture f5 with check. And rock capture. You could capture with the bishop as the rock protected. But then queen to g2. So you has to move your queen. Because bishop to d8 you will lose your queen. And if king moves to f7 then queen d5 with check. Bishop e6. Then rock f1. King g8 then queen capture. So after rock capture, bishop capture with check. King capture. Then rock f1. King to e6. And queen to e4. We have bishop d4. Then queen capture. King d5. And queen back to d3. Bishop e6 was played. Then bishop e3. Queen to a7. Putting pressure on a2. But here bishop capture. pawn capture, and rook to e1. We have bishop to f7. King, queen b5 with check. King to d6. Then a4. Bishop back to d5. Then queen b4 with check. c6. And rook to e7. And was in this position Lachezar Yordanov resigned the game, as there is nothing more here to be done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video.